Hey guys, this is Non-Lammers of Invoked 101, and today I'm doing a post-Savage Strike Mermail deck. I know that this is kind of late, but this is my Mermail synchro deck. There was a card that came out in Savage Strike that I thought was pretty good. I've put this deck back a little bit. There's another deck that I'm working on as well from Savage Strike, which is Vendreads, and we should see that one coming up soon. I just need to put in some more stuff to it and get one more card, but aside from that, so you may have noticed that we do have a new Invoked 101 logo. If you haven't seen that, it's easily just look in the corner. Very cool thing made by Dovarex, and you can check out some more stuff that he's made down in the description. We'll have a link to his Teespring. Very cool. Thank you so much, Dovarex, for this new logo. It's awesome. But without further ado, we're going to move the spells and extra deck off to the side, and of course we're going to talk about the main deck and the monsters. So we're going to go through this as far as we're going to do Mermails, and then we're going to do Atlanteans, and then we're going to do extra stuff. So the first Mermail that we're playing is Atlantean that we're playing is Neptibus, the Atlantean Prince. Holy crap, this guy's amazing! Just being able to foolish a Atlantean to search an Atlantean, it's incredible. Necessary 3 of, and then if he's sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster, the fact he can bring back an Atlantean, it's awesome. Just necessary 3 of. The other necessary 3 of is our main search card, which is Dragoons. And while we do play 3 Dragoons, you usually want to keep him in the deck, but sometimes you draw him, but you can still get his effect off. When this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect, you get to search a sea serpent monster. It's insane, and I love this card. And it has an interaction, right? Any sea serpent? Yeah. It has an interaction with a new card in the deck, and it makes the synchro part of this deck very cool. I think that for me, I've wanted to play water synchro, so water synchro is the way that I went with this. The next Atlantean is the other good one. This one gives you an extra normal summon. This is heavy infantry. Gives you an extra normal summon for a sea serpent monster, and then also when he's sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster effect, you get to pop a face-up card, which is pretty cool. Comes in handy. And then the last Atlantean I run is one Marksman, mostly just to dump from the deck in case I want to get rid of something set. So, because he pops set stuff when sent. So, very cool card. This is actually one of the best reborn targets for Neptibus. But that's the Atlanteans. And then the way that we trigger a lot of the Atlanteans is through the Mermails, using cards like Neptibus, who you discard a water monster. And then he special summons himself, and then he searches a Abyss spell, I believe, right? No, add a level 4 or lower Mermail from your deck to your hand. So he searches the tiny Mermails. Very cool. So he's our searcher. You summon him in defense, level 7, but you only need to send 1 water monster, and then you get a search, which is pretty dope. The other one that we run is 3 Megalo. Megalo is dope. You discard 2 to summon him, and then he's the one that searches the Abyss spell or trap. I actually don't run any Abyss spells or traps. I just don't feel that they're necessary in this deck. Megalo can also send another face-up attack position water monster to the graveyard to attack twice. So he's a really good target it makes Neptibus a really good target for him. Because then Neptibus can reborn something from the graveyard. So that's the big Mermails. We just play the 6. I don't play the Whale. I don't play the other one. There's another one that discards 3, but I don't play that. I don't play that one. The tiny Mermails that I play one of all the tiny Mermails. One Abyss Gund. Because if this card is discarded to the graveyard, you can target a Mermail monster in your graveyard, accept itself, and special summon it. So that's pretty cool. I run one Abyssnary. This is like a little hand trap that lets you summon stuff and also attack, because you can send a Mermail from the field to the grave and then summon Mermails from the deck whose levels equal it, which is pretty dope. So you send one of the 7s and you get a 4 and a 3. This is Abyss Pike. Abyss Pike discards a water monster when it's summoned to special summon a Mermail from the grave, which is pretty good. Or no, discard a water monster, add a level 3 water monster from your deck to your hand. Yeah, okay, sorry, wrong card. And then I run one Abyss Osha. This is just another Mermail target. I actually don't know what this one does. Target a Mermail you control. Oh wait, this is the one. This is the one that does the thing that I just said. So what does Nari do? Oh, this is the one that's kind of like an honest. Okay, sorry. But yeah, so those are the ones I run. Honestly, you could run two of each of these and be fine. These are just I didn't have two of these ones, so I just played extra mermails. But yeah, that's it for the mermail monsters that I play. So here we have the new card. I play 2 Lapis Dragon. Lapis Dragon is awesome. So this is a level 5 Sea Serpent tuner. We'll zoom in just a bit so you guys can see this. This is a level 5 Sea Serpent tuner, and the fact that so his effect is that when this card is added to your hand via a card effect, you can reveal it and special summon it, and then if it's added from the graveyard to your hand by a card effect, you can reveal it and special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. This guy is awesome, and he just enables so much stuff, because this and this equal a 6. There's a 9, 7, and then 8. So just super cool card. It just lets you do your synchros so easy, and the fact that you can search and trigger it via Dragoons is nuts, and that's what I think is the best part about this card. So yeah, so two Lapis Dragons, because you don't want to draw them, you just want to search them for synchro plays. And then the other ones I play is I play 1 White Moray, because when he comes back, he is treated as a tuner, and he's a level 2 tuner, much like Deep Sea Diva, who Diva is more so in here to summon Neptibus than like anything else. Like, that's legit. Like, the fact that she's a tuner barely comes up. But yeah, so those are that's the things that I play. That's it for the monsters. We're going to talk about spells. So I play 3 Surface. This special summons a level 3 or lower Fish, Sea Serpent, or Aqua monster in defense mode. So pretty good card. Just a reborn for like a bunch of stuff. Salvage adds stuff back from the graveyard to the hand. Target 2 water monsters with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard. Add those targets to your hand. So this actually can trigger Lapis Dragon, because Lapis Dragon, while he's a level 5, has no attack. He is a 0 attack monster, so you can add him back with Salvage and trigger him. It's awesome. I run 2 Legendary Ocean. This honestly should be cut from the deck. I just don't know what to play in place of it. And then I play 3 MST. MST is just in here because this is a more casual deck that I play, and MST is just back row removal. Usually in a casual deck, if I don't know what to put in and I don't have the Solemns on spare, I'll just, and they don't need a field spell, of course, I'll just play some MST for back row removal, or like Calm Pulse or something. And then for the 1-ofs, I play 1 Call of Atlanteans because it's kind of neat. 1 Moray of Greed because it's a draw card. I mean, I guess I could play more Moray of Greed, but it's just not a very good draw card. 1 Dark Hole for the board wipe, and lastly, 1 1-for-1 to summon Neptibus. And that's it for the spells and for the traps. 2 Torrential Tribute. This is just kind of self-explanatory. Just bombs the board. More board wipes. Again, more casual deck, so I feel that it's fine in this deck. And then lastly, for the extra deck, it's a pretty simple extra deck. We're going to start with the level 8, which is White Aura Whale. I like White Aura Whale. I think he's cool. This guy's a big boy, and then he also turns into a tuner when he comes back. I believe this guy can also attack like twice. As this card is synchro summon, you can destroy all monsters, all attack position monsters, all your opponent's attack position monsters. This card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters each battle phase. This card attacks defense monster, inflict piercing damage. This card is destroyed by opponent's card effect, by battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard. Banish 1 other water monster from your GUI, special summon it, and if you do, treat it as a tuner. So this guy's pretty nuts. Dark Hole, he's another board wipe. He has piercing, multiple attacking, and then he also comes back, which is like the perk of all the White Aura monsters, that they come back, much like White Aura Dolphin here. So White Aura Dolphin is another fish synchro monster, and his effect is once per turn, target a face-up monster your opponent controls, its attack becomes half until the end of this turn. If this card you control is destroyed by opponent's card, battle, or card effect, sent to the graveyard, banish a water monster, special summon it, treat it as a tuner. I actually don't have White Aura Biphomet. I really do need to get a White Aura Biphomet. I just need to go pick up the manga. They have it down at the bookstore, and I was there earlier. I should have got it, but I didn't think about it. But yeah, so I would run also 1 White Aura Biphomet. because these guys are pretty good. And then more level 6 synchro, 1 Brionac, just because it's a level 6 water, and then level 3 two Sukanoko. I like Sukanoko because this is pretty cool. It lets you use stuff in your hand for synchro summons, which is pretty nice. And he's just a little, he's a cutie. I love him. Yeah, so 2 Sukanoko, and then for the last synchros, 1 Alley of Justice Catastor, it's a level 5 synchro, and 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon. So just to round out, because 7 and a 5, just to round out, because we got like level 3 synchro, level 3s, level 6, level 6s, and then a level 8. I just wanted to like have as many numbers as possible in this deck, because this deck does kind of synchro a little awkwardly, and I just wanted to have like the optimal amount of options. I think White Aura Baphomet is like a 10 or a 12. He's a big guy that you really need the White Aura Whale as a tuner to summon. And then for rank 7s, because this deck can make some rank 7s, I play Red Eyes Flare and Big Eye. You could also play the Draco Sack if you really want to, because Tomahawk's banned. So, but that's it for this deck. This deck is a pretty it's a pretty casual deck, but I've had some fun with it. And it's okay. It's not the best deck in the world, and like I said, this is just kind of a fun water synchro build, because I think water synchro is it's one of those decks that like I've seen and that Konami keeps trying to push, but kind of always flops. So I feel like with Lapis Dragon in the deck, it makes the functioning of water synchro just more viable in general. But anyways, tell me down in the comments what you guys thought. I'll probably do another update for this when I have all the nimble monsters I need. But yeah, so down in the description there is a link to Dovarex's Teespring. Super cool guy, made our new logo, so big shout out to him. Also down in the description is our Patreon. We got that working, so if you guys feel like jumping into our Patreon, we have that. Plenty of ways for you guys to interact with us through that. And then we also have our Discord server, which is now our general channel is now open to the public. So you can go to our community tab and find that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.